Make sure you make the title on Passive 360. You always forget to change that.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome, Ed.
We're live, by the way.
I know. Hi.
All right. Hello, everybody. This is Onpassive 360. Boom, right? Okay. We've got some stuff to cover. Everyone that was at the webinar yesterday knows, oh my God, right? We know what we went through. The video for that will be up in a very short time. When I get up here, it'll be posted in the back office. I know there was some questions, a couple things vague, but we're going to try to answer some of those today. I'm going to turn it over to Red to make sure my YouTube channel is okay.
Okay, hi everyone, how are you? Man, are we excited? We're the W capital EX. We are Mr. and Mr. excited over here at the moment with what happened yesterday. Actually can't believe it. You know, Ash said last night as well, he said, you guys don't look that excited. And then he said, he sat back and he thought, maybe I need to give you a little bit of time to let it sink in. Well, I can tell you now, after letting it sink in, OMG with capital O and M and a G, are we excited now? Because yes, reality is starting to hit of exactly what we heard last night on that webinar, where we are as founders, what we are as a company, and what is going to be happening very, very shortly. Things are moving and are grooving. We are rumbling down the track at very, very high speed, which is going to be nothing short of spectacular. So I'm going to go over now and do a few things on my YouTube channel. I'm going to hand it over to the legendary Mr. Chris Hey Johnson.
Hey, the legendary, huh? That's funny, but I'll take it. Red, Marty, great to see you. Marty, do you want to say something? Come on, you were going to say something. Go on, you want to get me now.
I forgot my mic was on. Go ahead.
Hey, we're just excited. Like Ash said, when he gave us what he had to give us yesterday, it wasn't that I wasn't excited. I was numb thinking, holy cow, this is, when we say what's next, boy, he slapped us with what was next. And it took me almost an hour after I got off the webinar to really understand, wow, how big is this? And then here come the texts. Everyone's texting me. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Ash, just to throw that in there. And I hope you're feeling better. But you made me feel really good because I've been so yucky lately. And that webinar really boosted me up. What is this, Marty? It's my hands. I'm Jewish. I can't help it. It's just what we got to do. But I'm excited. I'm glad you're here. Let me say hi to my 15 people on my YouTube before Red even tries to put me down. Let's see. Tanya Ennard, what's happening? Gina Levia, Nirmela, Subias, half of UK, all of UK. What's happening, UK? Brian Quirk, Karina Lance, Bill Musk, there's my brother. We just got done talking. Lynn Nakamoto with Lynn and Rob, or Rob and Lynn, however you want to say it. Both rock stars. Susie McCrae. Susie, look at you, jumped onto the good side, Susie. I'm loving that. I'm Kaylee. What's happening? Casey Zevenberg, Mary Tianda, Galen Matthews. What's happening, guys? Who am I missing? I think I got everyone. Thank you. Steph Islam, how you doing? Listen, you guys are exactly where you should be right now. You're coming to get the right information. My two genius friends over here can explain some things to break it down a little better for you. I'm just here to make you laugh. Look at we're laughing. I'm excited. I'm fired up. I have no idea when I woke up this morning how happy I would be after last night's meeting. Even though I've been happy, I'm crazy. Look, I'm going to say it like this. And then I'm giving it back to Marty. Muhammad Ali, once he beat that fire, Sonny, listen, he said, I shook up the world. I shook up the world. That's exactly what Ash Mufareh was saying yesterday. That's what he's going to keep saying because that's what he's doing. Because Ash Mufareh has shaken up the world and you don't even know it yet and he doesn't have to knock anyone out. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Boom, baby. Hey, Chris, I'm king of the world. But we don't get into details. Anyway, shook up the world sounds better even anyway. So Anyway, let me say a
Pick up
couple.
the world.
Yeah,
Post that new video.
he did. Nobody was supposed to beat Mr. Liston, that's for sure. Let me say a couple of howdies here. Mo Khan from the UK. Hello. Brian Quark. Azar Khan. Justin Grove. Casey Zevenbergen. He's got that radio voice too. We got Charlotte Patrina. Welcome from Philadelphia. Wow, we're neighbors. Stephen Callahan, how you doing? Croatia. Rita. Oh, Renata. Yeah, okay. Hello. I haven't seen you for a while. Dan Jacobs is in the house. Christina Dodds. Tanya Onpassive. Everyone knows who she is. She does a lot of work behind the scenes too. Zombie Guy's out. Verona Willis, how you doing? Latoya Belgrave, welcome to 360. Emmanuel Darko. Patty Prescott, my friend for years and years. Glad you could make it. Tanya Henner, Jarmo, Nancy Babcock, Jean Aliva. You're doing a spectacular job, Jane. Annette, Arena, Jane Helms. I'm smiling because you always make me smile. Hussein Al Ban. Is your last name really Banana? Oh no, Banha. Sorry. Banana. Marfa Batier. Larry Friend.
Completely shot you now, haven't he? That is.
Yeah.
You're fired, dude. You
now
are
I'm going.
fired.
Now I'm like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Chi Yang. Randy Leonard the Beeve. Barbara Johnson's in the house. Jua Hellman. Patrick McGuigan, you know where you're at. Verona Williams, you guys got all these tabs up, is what you got. Jumping from each one. That's a good idea. Sean Cyrus, my buddy. Miriam Jose. Wow, a lot of people here. Harry Brett Snyder. I don't think I did that right. Darius Edwards. Hello, Darius. Tell your brother I said hello. Mr. Balu. Hello, Shirley Dotson. Hello. I'm going to move it on over to Red, and then we'll get started after Chris says a couple things.
Okay, so a few hellos from this end. We got Gina Lever, Paul Gottlob, Patricia Parent, Patty Carpenter, Jean Lever, hello. Dr. Bill Williams is on our channel. Hi, Dr. Bill. How you doing? Delisa Christie, Armando, and Tanya Hanard. Hi to you. Juanita Ali from Oxford, Joseph Castengay, and Akash Roy. Hi. Yvonne Finn, Roy McPhail, Kaseba Simon, Lily Lane, Gwen Maylet, Tim Dillon, Stephen Callahan, Nancy Babcock, and we've got Patricia Sawyer, Christina Cashella. Hello to you, Dwayne Morlock and Amondo Bissing Nani. Hi, how you doing? Paddy, I've been on all three channels. McGuigan is here, Dina Mady, and Sharon Diaz. We've also got Annette Be Happy on passive. Hello to you, lovely. Buetamelo Ruth, I think maybe. Gerald Greg Mo, how you doing, mate? From the UK. Sparkle, somebody called Sparkle. How lovely is here as well. Few more. Jennifer Dickinson and Andrew Colehern, Roy McPhail. I said Lou. M. Cayley, obviously. Darren the Man Brown. How you doing? Linda Longmire, Casey Zevenberger. Two more, Jeffrey Maygott and Delise Christie. Over to Chris or Marty, I believe.
Go ahead, Marty. All I got to say is hello, everybody. Go ahead, Marty.
Anyway, yeah. Briefly talk about what happened yesterday was simply amazing. Something I left out, showing how much we know how much Ash cares for us. It's obvious he's building empires for everybody in Onpassive. But as far as his staff, he gave out 30 cash bonuses the other day. Three of the people got, on top of that, got new iPhone Pro Max. So that, listen, he gives away more stuff than Oprah Winfrey, okay? He's giving away cars, phones, prizes. He believes in the new way of building. If you go look it up, we did it on a webinar one day, and you look for talent and you take care of talent. And then Ash created a value business from heart. There's no competition, okay? So you won't hear me comparing to any company because that doesn't do Onpassive any justice at all. There were a couple of questions that I believe Red wrote. Did you write them down, Red, what we talked about earlier? That Robin had and all that? No?
No.
Okay.
You're fired, Red.
Obviously, I didn't get that memo.
We talked about the links for people, whether they're
Okay,
paid or
yeah.
free.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Do you want to bring that up or shall I bring it?
You bring it up.
Okay, so we were given a good outline last night of how the rollout's going to work, and he told us that we're going to start with 3 products that are going to be free. Okay, so that is O'Mail, O'Net, and O'Trim. Those are the 3 that are free, won't cost a penny. Why is that such a massive deal? The reason it's a massive deal because you as a founder automatically get those referral links for those 3 products. What does that mean? It means that you can get out there, guys. You can start sharing these products with anybody that you want to. All they have to do is to click on your referral link, put their name and an email in it, and then they are in. They are using that free product. What does it mean for you as a founder? It means that they become part of your organization. We had a look at what the back office is going to look at yesterday. Okay, it is absolutely phenomenal what we were told. What is the name of the back office going to be called? Can anybody remember? It's going to be called the OBS, the Onpassive Business Solution. This is an advanced AI dashboard only for Onpassive. They get access to that. They get access to the free parts and products and services of Onpassive. What they're going to do, they're going to go in, they're going to use it, they're going to love it, all of the rest of it. And there is going to be a very, very high probability when they're looking around, they're going to see a product go, oh, wonder what that is. It might be, let's say it's OConnect. They click on OConnect. There is going to be a description there of what OConnect's going to do. There might even be a free part to it. We don't know yet. They might get a teaser. They might get offered something. But if that person then goes on to purchase that product, guess what happens to you? You get a commission and you haven't had to pay for anything. Nothing. Zero. You've got the free products. You've got the referral links, and then all of a sudden you get a commission for nothing. What do you do with that commission? You can't withdraw it because you do not own the product that that person has purchased. But because it is your first sale for that product, you get 100% of that commission, which means you can then buy that product. You then get that referral link for that product and you're off to the races. You can then go and share that referral link for that product to as many people as you like. And then that is how the commissions will start coming on in the future. It goes into your organization. It is a massive deal, guys. People who say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. All of that is done for you for that amount of money. Zero. All you have to do is use this, use the computer, talk about it, share it with people, and you are going to be a winner. Absolute genius. Genius what this person, Mufareh, has come up with. That is all I could say about that part. I'm going to hand it back over to Marty again.
Let me add something, okay? If it's all right, Chris. Another thing that I did a follow-up and I asked a couple of questions. There'll be pages for each product separately. Referral pages. Beautiful. Then, plus there's going to be event pages. Let's say something's coming up somewhere or whatever. You can actually use these pages to get people to go. They sign up to it. Boom. They're in your organization. They're on your sales force. Announcement pages. Corporate pages. All customized to resellers with a sign-up form. Oh my gosh. Listen, 15 years I fumbled around in this so-called shiny business, shiny object business. They gave you one website too, if you're lucky. 4,000 people shared it, if they even had that many people. They're all the same. They could have been put together by a kindergarten person. And you look at the pages we're getting, state of the art, 3D. You go to run your mouse over something like directions come up like a butterfly. It flips upside down, and all of a sudden, well, there it is. It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. And I did go to my large screen TV to see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're very, very fortunate to be involved. And yesterday, asked for our response. And you know what? As big a mouth as I have, that's right. I was shell shocked. I went, well, you know what it is? You don't want to say what you feel. You can't, because there's no words for that. You don't want to say nothing, but you need a chance to absorb this massive, because it didn't come in by the shovel. Ash took a back end loader and just dumped bombs all over us. And they goes, okay, what do you think? I got to catch my breath. I don't know what to freaking think. But I was blown away. And then after I got up and got to really visualize and pay attention to what I heard, yeah, trust me. And that said something. One of the most important things is, if you can't make it here, you can't make it anywhere. Trust me.
Did you notice
everything is done? Yeah.
Did you notice as well as when he was sharing the back office, when he was looking at Mail in the back office? There's already going to be, guys, for us in that free version there, a templated email with your link on it saying, "Hey guys, I'm using Mail. Come and have a look."
I know.
All you have to do is fill your address book up in Mail with all of your contacts and go send. All done for you with your referral link on it. Goes off to everybody on your contact list. I mean, we couldn't do more for you if we tried. And this is just amazing.
If I found a genie lamp on the beach and I rubbed it and said I want the perfect business, Mufareh's coming out with Onpassive, I think, because even things were taken into consideration that I just thought you couldn't do anything about. That's how big it is. All the hard stuff, that's gone. But little things that you're hearing that we're going to be able to do, it's just like it chokes you. You can't even think. As soon as you think it's safe to go back in the water, there's another bomb, right? So yeah, it was amazing. Chris, clean up us.
Yeah, no, you guys are great. I just wanted to remind you that Robin reminded me of what you guys were talking about this morning, because we all know Marty does not answer his messages. So here's the question, Red. I'm going to give it to you both, and you can answer it from Robin Noble. My question was, in the first sale from our own team, or do we have to go out into the public for that first sale? And then she said, for founders to better understand this now, one, it is free. So I gave you two things there from Robin that we talked about this morning. Red, you go right ahead.
Okay, I'll take the second part first because it's a lot easier to explain. Remember, we were told 3 and it is free. Okay, he's gone one step further, hasn't he? Okay, because that first sale that you make, you get 100% of the commissions for that very first sale for that very first product comes back in, that means one product, one sale, and you are free on that product, period. And that's it. That one product, that one sale, you are absolutely free. Okay, so that has cleared that up, not the 3 and the free. Okay, it's my understanding, okay, that it doesn't matter where that sale comes from. All right, so whether it comes in via the traffic source from the company that have brought somebody in, whether it's your own endeavors, okay, or whether it is one of your people that has bought it. Remember, they're all customers first, okay? That very first one, you get 100% of the commissions back. What was the other question?
The other question was a free version, which means
the first sale from our own team, or do we have to go out into the public for that first sale? That was the question.
here's the best way I think it works. You're going to have a link to free products. Ash is here, so this is going to help a lot. You're going to have a link to the free products. If you bring people into free area anywhere, down the road, they buy something, you get the commission. You just can't withdraw it because you don't own it. Once you get enough commissions, now you're on the fast train to freedom, just like they are. That's the way I thought. But Ash can clear that up because that'll be great for us. His voice is messed up, and I did ask him to come on because I'm an idiot. No, but I wanted him to come on because that link thing. How does somebody share a link if they don't have it? I understand them. I don't know if they're going to have it if they're paid. I don't think so, but if not, I think the free version can work their way up to pay. Mr. Mufareh, if you're here and you can talk just a little, help us with that one question. If you're not ready, we'll move on to somebody else. And Red is frozen. No, he's not. He's just not.
No, Red's not frozen at all. Red is still chatty. You know,
Yeah.
I wasn't very chatty last night because I was a bit like that.
I know, me too.
Like a rabbit in the headlights with what we were being told.
Yeah.
But this morning when I woke up and I read the fantastic notes in the back office, guys, by Peter Sarer, Janet Butler and Daryl Cook that they all put together. Absolutely amazing work, guys, that you do by bringing that written version for us. Remember, it is really special and important that we make this accessible for everybody. And that means that sometimes we have to go the extra mile to put it there in writing as well as having the recording. Marty said that recording is going to be up as soon as the 360 is over. He had to do a little bit of tinkering about with it to edit out a few bits, but it will be there for everybody. I'm going to certainly listen to it again. I think second time around it's going to be almost better than first time around. Why? Because I'm not going to be so shocked. I'm not going to be going,
that's right. No, that's right. Well, I'm trying to swallow what I heard, and all of a sudden another one comes out, and then something else came out, and I'm going, whew, what am I going to say to that? But what we did here is no more comparing to any other company because no other company is even in the same league as Onpassive. That's a beautiful feeling to me. And I know now that all the steps that were made to this point were above market value, okay? There's companies trying to get in to buy now after 5 or 10 years. They can't even get in, and we're there before we launch. So it's amazing.
Yeah, the other thing I want to bring up before, whilst Ash is doing his thing, is the big bombshell news about us being part of the FIFA 2022. I know when on my live I've said 2020, what an idiot, but never mind. 2022. How much of a big deal this is. I cannot reiterate to so many people out there that this is massive, guys. It is probably the biggest achievement of any company in our position to be able to be a sponsor of this event. It is the largest viewed event on the planet as a sporting spectacle. Last one, 4 years ago, they had 3 billion people watching it. They are estimating this year that 5 billion people will be watching us. That is 64 games of football that we are going to be everywhere. We're going to be on the banners around the outside. We're going to be on the TV. We're going to be on the adverts. We're going to be everywhere. Our logos, everything. 5 billion people are going to see us.
Let me help you compare that to U.S. Super Bowl, okay? 114 million. It's not even on the same chart. So, yeah, it's huge. We just don't know it because America doesn't follow it quite as much, but it's big all over the world. Huge. So, yeah, that's giant. Mr. Mufareh, I know your voice not 100%. Sorry I bugged you this morning, but that's what I do. So, and it's your birthday, so I want to get you back.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you all for the amazing birthday wishes. It will take me a couple of years to catch up with everything. It's not possible to finish all of that today. So if I get back with you in 2026 and I tell you thanks you for the birthday wishes, it's for 2022. It is definitely refreshing, and it's an honor. I take it, with all respect. So thank you for that. I did not expect it. I tried to avoid it. I'm still having that buzz. I don't know about you, if you're still having that hangover from last night. Many of you still not responsive. So we have to check your pulse. And I don't blame you. It will get more clear with you, and I have a solution for that. So I do feel great. We canceled the plan for, as you know, for obvious reasons. We have more priorities, and we will be behind. I hope we will make it up another time. But we look forward to more achievements rather than just one family celebrating. I do feel great. I feel wiser. I feel I'm growing. Most people think aging is a bad thing. Well, there's a positive thing with it. Yeah, I agree. When you are clueless or you don't have a plan, it's just like you can't wait to check out, right? If you're bored or anything. But if you're fulfilled with your purpose, like you cherish every moment and you're still looking forward to even more growth day by day. I understand when we're younger, we have more energy and, but we're more stupid. I mean, I did not have that wisdom. So as you gain that experience and life lessons, you become wiser and more effective in taking decisions. I do feel that way. So I look for even another year more effective. And I thought, what if I can age wiser and I can retain that energy? Physically, might be, you're going against the odds, but what you could do is if you create a purpose for you that is bigger than your body or organs and all of that, it will light up the fire. It will lit you up. Okay. And trust me, I got energy. So here we go. We're aging wiser and, well, we're growing with more wisdom, experience, and at the same time, energy, no problem. All right. So you don't have to take any pills. You don't have to take any any of that. Just have a good purpose, and you are going to have lots of energy. It will take your sleep away. I'm still, catching up with all the reactions and the feedback and the aftermath from yesterday's earthquake. It's refreshing, definitely. I know you probably have some questions and all of that, so I decided to be a little bit creative, and all I'm trying to do is keep up with Engineer Mike He created an event in Canada last Saturday, obviously because it was his birthday. So he tried to do something special on his birthday. So I decided to go insane on my birthday. What I'm going to do is from, I believe I'm going to start with Chris Johnson. All right. So because he's been bullied yesterday that he has 3 fans. All right. We're going to do that uh, live event with first Chris Johnson. Hear me out all the way. Wait. Okay. I'll make it clear. I will leave no questions. So I'm going to be appearing on multiple YouTube channels exclusively, but live to the open orbit or to the public. Okay. Beginning with Chris Johnson and all those who are active. I think we're aware of all of them. The list is big. I'm not going to list it now. We're going to take a few minutes. Okay. But if you have been active, if you've been on the effort, I'm going to appear with you on your channel exclusively. It's not going to be an hour or 3 or 5. Okay. It will be a quick piece. So we're going to give puzzles. We're going to have a series. All of them will make up a bigger, like, atomic bomb. All right. But we're going to start with one by one. If you miss one, you're not going to understand the next. So they're all interconnected, and we're not going to be live streaming on all 20 channels. But when I'm with Chris Johnson, if we do it tomorrow or the day after, I'm only with Chris Johnson. And we will put the link in the back office, and all of you get prepared with your channel, whether it's a banner, the name. Make sure you have the name Onpassive with it because it will go viral. All right, all in caps. Okay. And highly recommend to have a short, like an O trim for your YouTube channel. So it'll be easy, O trim .ai slash Chris Johnson or Chris YouTube or something, or YT. So all of you prepare that. So we're going to do it. Even we can do multiple in a day, but you have to leave one and go to the next one. So what do you call that game? National Treasure. What's his name? Kane. No, Cage. Nicholas. Nick. Yeah, Cage. What do you call that? Do you follow the egg hunting?
National treasure. National treasure.
Yeah, I know the movies, but what's that that game like when you follow the lead?
Like a paper trail.
Paper trail until you get to the treasure. So we're gonna play it that way, all right? So
treasure hunt.
Treasure hunt.
hunt.
Okay, yes. Or egg hunting, okay? On Easter day. So what we're gonna do, we want to deliver public information, but rather in an entertaining, engaging way, and giving you all the recognition to the hard work you do on your YouTube channel. So I'm going to expect more than 3 on Chris Johnson's channel on the live. All right. It's going to be posted, and I might do it maybe 4 because, okay. And that's how we do it. We go to the next one, to the next one, to the next. So if you mess with anybody, all right, you're giving them power because I'm gonna showcase them. And so back to the questions. So we're gonna run through some of the main questions quickly because I do have appointments lined up throughout the entire day. So again, it was just definitely a day I will remember because of the surprise. I'm still, like, numbed from the reaction. Hopefully in a few days it will settle in my mind and heart. From our teams in Hyderabad, in Dubai, and all of you, and the singing and the YouTubes and all of that. It will take me a while to really take it on. But thank you for that. That will keep me busy. But hey, we have a lot of work to do. So we cannot really get so corny and comfortable. We got to get things done. I appreciate that. Hit me with one question. Let's do it. All right.
Marty, go for
Okay,
it.
I'm trying to think the best way to word it. If someone's in Onpassive, they don't have any money.
Yeah.
And they share and they bring people in, and the people buy something, I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
They'll get paid a commission, but they can't take it because they don't own it. Correct?
100%.
Okay.
I'll make it clear.
Okay.
I'm quick. I got it. I will go where you want to go. Okay. So first, this is how we will do it. Okay. So you saw that dashboard of the Onpassive back office, or we call it OBS, but that's a development technical term. Okay. I'm sure we'll call it the Onpassive back office or something, but it has a different domain name and all of that. It's not going to be on onpassive.com. You wait for that. Okay. So it will be a transition for all the founders to start logging in where the back office of Onpassive, or it's a different domain name. Okay. And there's not a possible way for us to bypass that. You would have to create an OMail with whichever OMail domain we have, but it will only be enabled in the back office of all founders. So you cannot go publicly register anybody. Okay, and if the data doesn't match, okay, like if your email address, your login with the O founders doesn't match, it's not going to allow you. So it's only a transformation from uh, O founders to the Onpassive dashboard. All right. Now you will log in there. Everything you saw. Okay. With the addition, okay, you for the founders, you remember the products, or you're going to see the ecosystem and all of that. Some of the stuff is going to be in like Odesk. You might see it there. I didn't mention that. Okay, you might see chat. You might see. So there are other products other than the ones we said. But I'm talking about complete and for market level, and that we can even sell them to the public, or at least invite the public to them. Okay, so by no mean we didn't say we only have 3-4 products, right? I didn't say that. Okay, if you do the math, we have almost 12 by the end of this month, complete. We didn't say how we roll it up. Let's put that to sleep. We want to clarify how we roll it up. It's up to us. It's like we go with the customer's experience. Now you have access with your OMail login. All right, red at OMail dot, happy life. All right. So you go there, just that username, you're on the dashboard. No one will access that dashboard initially but the founders. You will not have a reseller link. You're not a reseller yet. You're just a founder who has access there. But also, in addition to all of those products, you will see founders, and you will no longer access founders from the outside, because we want you to migrate to Onpassive. All right. So initially, you will just click there. You have access to it. A non-founder will not see that founders tab. Not going to see it. All right. So you would have that. You click. You're in the back office of founders internally. That's clear. Now we're going to allow you. So we're going to enable the first product, regardless, and the money and the wallet, how to pay for it and activate your account. Once you do that, okay, you will have the ability to have an affiliate link or reseller link. Now you're going to have your link. But most of the links we're building now, eventually, okay, we're going to add a button to them where you can even share them to the public. We're not just like, exhausting ourselves for nothing. So like the last, few Onpassive websites you've seen, there's a use for them, and they will be available in your Onpassive dashboard, but this time with a button that somebody can buy or join. It's that simple, all right? And no matter which platform they come to, okay, or from the customers, they are going to have to create technically the same simple, short form. Name, OMail, password. Done. And they have access to the dashboard forever. It's a one-time thing. All right. Now, when we have enough period or timeline for the founders to activate their accounts, okay, we're hoping they are prepared, Okay, after all of this time, you've been saying, I can't wait, I can't wait. Okay, and then you go and open, and oh, I don't have $100 or $200, whatever it is, to activate my account. That would be silly, don't you think so? Yeah, so we want to make sure you are ready. Once the activation goes on, it will be brilliant if you do it like within the same hours that we open with that. But I understand if you have something, if you're not available, but a day or two. But don't think we're going to keep this for months, because we have upcoming events with tens of millions investments. All right. And I'm not talking about Venezuelan money like Bolivar I'm talking about or Lebanese pound or whatever. Okay. No, I am talking about US dollar or euros. Like, we're talking about big money, and we're not going to hold all of that for somebody, okay, to come up with that, whatever, $100, $200, whatever it is. You follow me? Now, here's the thing. Even crazier, the first 2 weeks with OConnect, you have a 2-week trial. So you activate, you put in your information. The payment doesn't go. We're not going to charge you for 2 weeks, zero, and you can blow it up if you want to. That's a free trial, and that will continue for the upcoming customers. Once we allow enough reasonable time for all the founders to activate their accounts, okay, now their link appears. Now they can go and invite somebody else to their ONET, to their OMail, to their any of the products, plus to the paid products that's separate, or to the Onpassive replicated website, but it's going to have your name or a different domain name. Don't worry about that. Okay, we got that. Okay, this is all our area of work. Okay. So don't worry, it's just seamless. You just have to have a link or a button. It will have a clip art, share it, all of that. It goes to your contact. You can import your contact from any email provider. You can have 1,000 people just in your back office in 5 minutes if you are using the products. All right. So that's not going to be difficult. It's seamless. Now, moving forward, after the public have their, that's where you want to get clarification. So let's say somebody, after you shared the link with them, and they created a free account, and now they're in the dashboard. All right. Now, moving forward, we will allow them to have a sharing link, like, it's as a viral free platform, whether it's on the app or the web application. No problem. Okay. Now, nothing goes home until you have it. It's very easy. But for the founders, the first time they we don't want to get into the links and all of that. You got to be first a founder, second a customer, then a reseller. Future, you can just be a user, no problem. I guess you're welcome in our house for life, no problem. I'm not gonna get upset if you never buy anything, no problem. Okay. Now, there's another thing to clarify. The first product, okay, you've got to have it and have at least one, that initial product, the primary product we release, in order to have, again, the compensation structure. However, okay, moving forward, you will be able to do the same, but you always have to have the first product. Not always OConnect will be, we are talking about OConnect being the first paid product now, but after we release and roll out all the products, it will be the domain package along with the hosting with OCreate. It's like your web admin suite. Okay, that will be the first mandatory to everyone. The founders are more is an exception, because we want to beta test a few things, and there's some other priorities to take care of with the founders ahead of the public market and the public domain. Now, once we have that, okay, the you know first product, once you have it, the rest of the products are not in any specific order. You follow me? So you can buy or not buy anything and still benefit from it. So you have no use of O staff. You don't need to own it. You can resell it. No problem. But eventually, okay, to withdraw, you're going to have it. Okay? I hope that clarified it. But again, as all what we delivered yesterday, just like relax. You follow the steps. You're going to have one step at a time. So you're going to say, okay, so we're going to shut down founders. We're not having registration. Then we have to create an account. No. That's too many steps. Okay. That's too many steps. One step at a time. One step at a time. And everyone is communicated thoroughly, okay, without any confusion. We want to make sure you get it in every language. Step number one, we already shut down or closed the registration for our founder. Step number two, we're communicating with you. We're not even doing it. Okay, so it's not like you wake up, oh, where did my old founders go? Okay, transition and one step at a time. You create your account. That's it. One step. We're gonna have enough window to do that transition. Once you have an access, it's different. I'm sure you can expect that the products, each product can have its own terms of use, policies, NDA, all of that. Reseller contract for us with money processors and banks and all of that, in order to be able to send money to David Bakau in Papua New Guinea. Who is that? Like, why are you sending him in $100,000? That's so we have to have a contract. All right, we are a company. He works for us. He has some commissions or subcontractor, and he is receiving that. So legally, he has or we have the right to send him money because we have a established business relationship. Okay, and that carries on with everybody else. So it's not like we're just you do that stupidly, the next day you're shut down. Like what is happening? Money is a dangerous weapon in today's economy, and if it's not utilized, I just saw the news in Lebanon today, this morning. Okay, they like they're having a problem to withdraw cash or to use any withdraw the banker or the clients of the bank. So you have an amount, but you're having a problem to get that. Now we're not talking about millions. It was a gunpoint for a lady with a bunch of gangsters, I would say, just to withdraw $13,000. Look it up in the news. See how dangerous it is for $13,000. So now how am I going to send somebody 1.3 million in a month or something? Okay. We have to have everything by the book, documented, contracts, registered, and that's why we're expanding our legal representation to make sure we are compliance with every country regulation and all that, or at least we have the lawful connection to be able to send you money. Okay, as a company we can receive, no problem, because we're selling products. Anybody can send, it's not a problem. But for us to send you, so please be mindful and be aware that you're going to have a set of papers to sign to protect you, to protect us, and to protect the longevity or the sustainability of our business. Was that one question, or that covers a whole lot? So I'm sure. All right, hit me with one more. Okay, before we go, I know you have a limited time.
Marty, have you got another one, or can I ask one?
Go ahead.
Yeah, anyone
Okay.
can ask. Yeah.
Yeah. Direct sponsors to yourself. If a direct sponsor buys a product, do you get the direct commission, or is it the person who is selling the product that gets the commission?
you sell Chris a product, right? He buys that product, and you invited Chris. He came to your through your registration, right? Of any product, whether free or paid, right? Chris buys the product or any paid product, right? You get the direct commission, okay? Which is a higher percentage than when it's a team sales volume. Am I missing something?
Yeah,
Right?
I'm talking about direct founders that you have now. Obviously, they.
Oh, yeah, that's that. Well, that's already permanently to you.
Okay, that's answered that question.
So, yeah. Of course, that's already. Yeah, of course, that's a big thing about founders. Yeah. So if somebody had 1,000 or 2,000 already, they cannot upgrade until you obviously benefit from that, or and they will not have anything without following you. So that's permanently to you on any product.
Yeah, I just had quite a few texts and emails today by people saying, does this mean I have to get a new customer to sell that new product to, or is my existing foundership who become direct founders to me, who become customers, they then are the new customers that I will then benefit from?
No, that just doesn't make sense. We have to make common sense. Like what would, the 3-4 years of work, like we just dump it? No, of course.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm only relaying what people are
I know.
thinking.
Wow. We got more than we bargained for.
Remember that bonus? I'm sorry, Chris. Okay, and Red, remember that calculator piece which was not recorded?
Yeah.
That was just for $1 million.
Yeah, I know, right?
So we didn't even say 1,400, 1.4. Okay. Assuming that they became founders so they can be customers, and so that's only right there. But if we use the products and share and go 2-3 folds,
Yeah, I know.
no calculator would work. No calculator.
There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be very happy with what you just said now, so that they are going to be rewarded for their hard work of sharing Onpassive.
I didn't know what you meant when you said that, Red. I got you now. Okay.
Yeah. So Marty, for example, you already have probably well over 1,000, close to a couple of thousand. Yeah. Personal founders followed you. That's permanent. Okay, that's permanent. Any product they buy is going to. So if only those activate, you're done. Remember the example when I did 10? If you have 10, you already have.
I know.
Yeah, talking about
then after that, you asked, what did I think?
It bugs me to know that somebody is thinking otherwise. It actually bugs me. Like, what are we doing?
I know. I thought it was that way. I didn't understand what he meant, but I got it now. Yeah, I knew it was that way. I had a feeling it was.
So do we forgive them? What do you think?
Yeah.
We forgive.
I was actually talking. I was talking to Martin.
They'll be the ones that go to Chris and your webinar. I'm just kidding.
I was actually talking to Martin this morning, Ash, about the calculator when you did it last night, on the analogy of that 10, 11 people you did it. And I thought that was absolutely fantastic, because that's realistic for everybody to get their head around.
Yeah, just get
I know.
A couple of your contact, even if you were Chris Johnson, forgive me, I'm just using that for humor. Okay, and you have 3.
It's okay, you can do that.
So even if you're Chris Johnson and you have 3 fans, but we all know that he has more than that. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3.5.
3.5. Okay. It used to be 2.5 men. Now we know. Okay.
I'm moving up.
Okay. So that's like done. Like if you are, a person who is living, breathing.
Even though you said it, it's hard for people to wrap their head around it. That's for sure.
Okay. Okay.
I don't even want to go there. I just do
I
what we
actually-
do.
Listen,
actually-
if you have an email or Yahoo, whatever mail is, okay, and you don't have 3 contacts there, check your drawers or something. You might have a death certificate, like you probably, but you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, if you don't have 3 people,
I think the bottom line, Ash, is so many people who just don't understand the magnitude of what is actually going on, because
they don't know.
they're so institutionalized for expecting and accepting the old systems that when there is something like this, they just can't wrap their head around the new way, and it's almost like they just can't believe it, because nothing like this has ever happened. So why should I believe it? You know,
It's even crazier. Remember, Red, you just touched upon that, the engagement, and Mari as well. The engagement reward. What is that? Engagement is log into your back office. Engagement is
Everyone wins. Everyone wins. That's what that is.
it will never be done again. I mean, you have to shoot me to convince me that anybody else would do it. I'll tell you why. Because it's a very simple formula. Why are we doing all of this like this? And you say Onpassive is done by love or from the heart. You don't believe it? Personally, I have no expectations. I don't want anything in return. Just the success, and the success again, not for me. Like, so I don't want the fame, the reward, the physical, materialistic reward. None of that. If it works for you, if it succeeds for humanity, and I make that impact, that's what I want. Okay. Now, if I give the trillions, I can do that. Trust me. I have crazier products than what you've seen. Okay, and they will be everywhere, and you're gonna need them. You cannot say no, I don't want it. It's like, I don't want oxygen. No, I'm good. I'm gonna skip. I'll probably buy it next year. No, you're gonna need it immediately. Once I make it available, every breathing human being on planet Earth, even the chicken farms, they're gonna need what we have. Trust me. You don't know what I'm talking about, but trust me, it's a
Don't say
360,
it.
so I have to be here. Okay.
Don't say it.
Okay. So anyway, the idea is even that, which you could understand how confident I feel about any amount of money. I said it a while ago. There's no stack of money is out of reach for us. Okay, anything will be done. However, that's not my drive. All right. So even if I can do that, and if I get all of that, and I pick up the phone and Mari, the government, having any financial glitch, or Gene or Julie or somebody's not settled, okay, like not secured in their life at any age, that money, I would consider it a theft, because you gave me your time, you gave me your trust and your hope. I will not allow myself to touch it before you.
fantastic. That's why you're extra special, Ash, because there has never been anyone like you who is at the head of any business that I have ever come across, whether it be virtual, whether it be bricks and mortar. No one has ever had your self-responsibility for other people. And that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day, is you feel responsible for us, for our well-being, for what is available for us. And you are putting this all before yourself and your family. And I applaud you for it, sir.
Like I said, okay, the money is not an issue. And why I said I'm confident we will not witness anything like this in our lifetime, because no person or group or company or country will do this for nothing. There's always expectation. I have no expectation. I don't want anything in return. In fact, I'm overwhelmed emotionally by people knowing my date of birth for telling me a happy birthday. Yeah, I got some boxes here and there, but uh, I have no expectation. I want it to work for you. That's my drive. And I feel a coward if I don't do it for humanity before I die. Because I do believe I have the ability to do it, or I was born to do it. And if I don't do it, then I didn't live up to the purpose or to the reason I'm on earth. I don't think we're just counting days here. So believe it or not, you will not see this in your lifetime. And I mean it from my heart and brain. Again, as wise as you believe I am convinced, complete conviction, there's never going to be any concept like this, because I know me. If you're next to me and you tell me and I trust you and I know everything, it's just hard to believe. So you have every reason not to believe it or understand it, because I only can understand money doesn't amuse me, or the return of the money. Do I want to have a secure, nice life and all of that, just like you, but nothing different? Of course, okay. Uh, and it's a byproduct. I don't have to sweat. It's done. Okay, just respect people, give them the value. Now, if you grow above me financially, okay, you think that's gonna shake me up, or that is the ultimate joy to me. That's the ultimate. If somebody, like, I put them up above me and my shoulders and they grow, that is my ultimate joy. That's the ultimate.
You certainly empower us all, Ash. That's for sure. I've never come across a man who wants to empower normal, everyday person on the street. It is, quite frankly, amazing. You know, it's and
I
thank
really
you
mean
for
it, and I hope you one day you would realize it in reality. So I really mean it.
I'm sure every single founder will find that anyway.
Give me in one hand your success, and give me in any way. I mean, mentally, academically, okay, health wise, of course, financially, your success, your prosperity. And on one side, everything in life, give it to me. I'm flipping reverse engineering. Which one do you think I will choose? Now, here's the thing. The answer is obvious. Okay. Now, here's the thing. The same goes back or by if I give you everything, but I tackled it from the end of it, okay, or from the back. If I give you everything you want in life, automatically I'll get, and I don't know how, but it works that way. So why not put you first? Ultimately, it's going to work for you and for you and for me. If I put me first, it might work for me for a certain time, but it's unfulfilling to me. I don't know if we have more questions, but I do have.
I have one for Robin, and she texts me.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
She wants everyone to know, Ash, coming from you. Before we, I believe this she's saying is the 3 and free, and now it is the one sale, and that product is free. Can we say it that way? Robin would like to know.
Some products. Yes.
Product.
Again, it's a hybrid, it's a fluid, it's a dynamic structure. And you don't want to explain it, you don't want to get it, but I'm telling you all the features of it, okay? What do you piece of it? Paradise. Piece it up.
One thing for sure, there's not one lane to win.
Yeah, exactly. And all, roads lead to Rome. It just that there's not one way. I'm not even talking about you using our materials and our products, our tools to build your own business or talent or whatever. We're not even talking about that. That's all internal. So give that added. Okay. Get with one thing, like, okay, when one of our products is on several TV channels, and I don't mean a commercial. We have programs will be featured on TV channels as a subscription. So what do you think about the cultural aspect of it for generations to come? Now, here's the thing. Okay. When you have an event like the World Cup, and some people are like, I heard it's a done deal. No, it's done, not a done deal. It's paid for. Okay, so it's over. We're talking about now the ceremony and after all of that. So let's do the math. 1.5 billion people on the low end might watch it live. Consider it's been a while, okay? It's been a while, right? And you know, with the pandemic and all of that, and the war in Ukraine this year and all. So I think people are looking for a break, and it's going to be holiday time at the end of the year. Winter in many places like Europe and all of that is like going to kick in. So it's an indoor thing, and now people are watching not on a iPhone. They're watching those games on any device, but likely there will be some coffee shops or restaurants or, you know, venues where they're displaying on a 75 inches TV, 4K, 8K, those, and then that pump of Onpassive, you know, every 5 minutes, don't you think at least 10% of that volume, 1.5 billion, 150 million people will get to see, those are impressions with their eyes Onpassive. Slash that, don't you think 10% of that, 15 million, would be curious and at least take that free account? It's simple math. But what if I was wrong? What if people love it? And it's 50% and it's 25% and it goes viral. Now here's the thing. Even if you get 15 million, the last, you know, 10%, but those 15 million, by the time they tell their 55, 75 friends, million friends, because 2, 3 each, you got in that 100. So you see the 100 simple recipe. What if one of the countries, Mr. Muhammad Kamal yesterday mentioned presidential cabinet with us, okay? We cannot say this on the record, guys, understand. We cannot say it if it doesn't have basis publicly. Do you think him and I will be breathing now? We'll be waterboarded now, okay? It's no joke, okay? We're talking about facts. And what if one of the products, let me just give you something not strange. Academy is forced as the primary tool and application in their educational system. And those countries are with above 100 million population. So 20, 30 million students will have Onpassive Academy in their hands like in a week. But that's one transaction. So the possibilities are insane. You know, and I was talking about the 11 and all of that. Actually, that's an insult. And you should not think small with Onpassive. And did you forget the events that you're going to see from above? Like, this is the World Cup. This is a major event. This is a cultural thing. Soccer. Okay, talk about soccer in Brazil. Okay, talk about it in Europe. Talk about Argentina. Okay, the countries. This is almost like, you know, almost like food in their life. It's essential. And if you're talking about 1 billion people will be watching this, 2 billion, 1.5 billion in a lump sum, and we are, before we're born, guys, this is insanity. I better go because the more I talk about it, it just is, you know, it stretched my
Well, you
imagination.
definitely over-delivered.
So is
over-delivered.
that clear to Robin? Want to make sure she understands. Yeah.
I believe she said yes. She said thank you.
Indeed.
Thanks for coming on last minute. That was
You know what, I just
fantastic.
thought of, you know, I like
Absolutely.
throwing my new stuff in, Ash. About a month ago, I told everybody to change their phone ringers or their sound tones when we launched the world. Mine was I changed another life. I got a new one just for our special occasion that you did yesterday. I want everyone in the next month to change their ringer to go.
Somebody muted him, or he touched it. Got to do it again, Chris.
Okay, Marty,
Your thumbs. Do it again. What's the
Marty.
ringtone?
I want
Marty.
everyone. Don't do it, Marty. My 3 people are gonna be disappointed.
Do it again. I will mute
everyone
or I will
change their
disable.
ringer because of the big news, Ash and Muhammad, and thanks, Muhammad.
no.
And I
Yeah.
want everyone to say their ringer is going to say, "Go!" They score a goal in soccer. Light up your phones with that, you guys. I want to be out in the streets and I want to hear people's ringers going off. Goal, how they say it in soccer. If you don't know, go watch a soccer game. You'll know what I'm talking about.
I'm watching soccer. I'm watching soccer this year, guys.
Football, God, football.
Failure is
It's
not an option.
football.
Okay, football.
Thank you guys. Appreciate the invitation, and I hope I was able to clarify a couple of
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
the
over
minor things, but don't worry about it. Okay, we got your back. Okay, if you have a will, Onpassive is not the way; is the only way. I know.
God, thank you very much.
One more thing Ash said yesterday, very important. I'm going to put it out there again. I actually talked about it, Marty, for a couple seconds. You said something that a lot of important things, but you said, guys, be patient with me. Stay calm. I want to reiterate that to all of you again, because understand what this man has been doing. So, like I said, give him a break. Let him do what he's got to do because he hasn't failed us yet. That's all I got, Ash. Thank you and happy birthday.
Yeah, Chris, look it up this way. If I walked into the room or to the crowd and I said, listen, I'm going to create the biggest rocket, equipment or ship, okay, and it's going to be 2 pounds light, and it will pay you for looking at it, okay? And it would run on water and no harm, and it's a piece of cake, whatever, like crazy features. And I walked in and I said, in a couple of days, and I'll do it. You're gonna call the hospital, right? Okay. Obviously, if you want to save me.
I'm gonna warn people you're coming. Yeah, that's right.
But if I come to you and I say, listen, we aspire to create a good vehicle, equipment, and all that. We're gonna go to work, and
Also,
progressionally, we said, okay, we're going to have this feature, all of that, and it took us a few years. Is it more believable? All right. So take it. The more we take, obviously, it's more valuable. Take it that way. I understand those minor or few minds who would think, or fewer minds who would think, oh, but I have to make a living. All of that. How did you live before Onpassive? Who told you to stop breathing until we have Onpassive? This is not something that we ask you to do. Please, please, please. This is just an add-on to your life, and you should not rely on it. We have not done it before. We have preparation. We have prediction, anticipation, all of that, but there is a real life, and nobody knows tomorrow, okay? So we do our part, but you cannot make a plan how to eat in a month on something we don't have yet. And you cannot expect me to fix it so it can just give you a meal for a day, and then everybody of us will lose that opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
So please do not ever tell me when and I can't wait and all that. I cannot wait. Waiting is not action. Oh, it's not an action. It's like lay down. An ant taking a nap in its hole, okay,
anybody can wait.
is waiting. Yeah, you're not sweating, okay. So don't do that. If you have more important things, better things to do, more inspiring things to do, I would never tell you stop. But do not abuse the system and do other stuff on our back just to get popularity or some, I don't know, kung fu stuff, I don't want to say panda, but anyway, the vision is very obvious, okay? We're not here just to deliver one product. We're making a movement, a whole era of a new life. Every aspect of life, of our life, will be different, will change. Do not expect, I look at the clock, I put it my unlimited, my ultimate sacrifice and devotion and dedication. You should do at least either the prayer or step back and allow it to happen. But you cannot, okay, hurry up, I need it done. You have no entitlement to do that. No entitlement. We pay the price, all of that. Listen, you're not going to be interrogated if something goes wrong in a courtroom with me. You're not going to have to pay for any of that. If something, happened to my kids or my family, you're not going to be a part of that. You have no danger. You have no risk. I'm holding all of that, okay, because I believe in what I'm doing, and you're not a part of that. So you're not a partner. Let me fix that. If you're a partner, you have to equally do it with me, okay? We have to split the money, the cost, the effort, the sacrifice. You're not okay. If you walked away after 3 hours, you had to take a nap. I can't. You don't cancel your birthday. You don't cancel lunches. Dinners and meals. And get calls with your family waiting for you. You don't have to do that. You have a normal, regular life. Okay, go sleep properly, eat properly, do your normal life without an effect. I cannot have that luxury. So you're actually a royal because you don't do much, and we're the executives to you, whether myself and the team in every region without the names, okay, we're executives in your cabinet, in your entourage as a royal. And, you just have to sit and relax, and we're doing all the heavy lifting and the stress and all of that. It's not fair. Don't think
Every time. Yeah.
don't think that $97 enabled us to do that. It will help eventually. It depends on how we monetize all of these funds. However, if we didn't have that, don't you think we will figure out a way to do it with all these inventions? Well, we know how to make a couple $1 million. No wrong. Okay, so just one deal, with a car company, $100-200 billion like that. All right. What did I say? Nothing. You can clip that. Okay.
Thank you. Hey, check your messages from Julie because you're driving me nuts till I tell you. So appreciate you coming on, Ash. I hope you have a great birthday. And once again, I hope you feel better. Drink that ginger lemon juice Dr. Julie gave you too.
Yeah.
Failure is not an option.
Failure is not an option today.
Every day. Marty.
That was a beautiful 360. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ash. Thanks, guys.
My what do you call it? Mouse pad.
Hello.
Failure is not an option. Where is it?
Put it up against your shirt. Oh.
Yeah, when are they going to lift that launch off? When's that rocket launching anyway?
End of
They put it on the
September.
27th.
Yeah.
27th?
Artemis.
Artemis. There it is.
Nice.
Yep. So do they say, oh, okay, no, some people got tickets or they're traveling, oh, I gotta put it, because no. This is the word, Senator Scott, okay, he said, yeah, the loss of the 2 scrubs that happened so far
Yeah.
is not even a drop of the loss of the failure. God forbid, like we launch it and we fail.
Oh, yeah. Could imagine.
So think of that. So if you're thinking you're patient, you're stretching all of that, it's nothing, or you're sacrificing nothing. If God forbid, we just rush into something and we take a chance, and then it will just blow up or explode, and you and I have nothing. By the way, I have nothing to do in life but Onpassive, so you will find me here every day till it's done.
We're with you, sir.
So you said you're gonna follow me anywhere I go, and I can tell you right now, I ain't going anywhere. This is my game. This is my lane.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I'm not moving very fast.
Don't go to the bathroom, Ash. Whatever you do, don't go to the bathroom. He's going to follow you.
We can fit in. We're brothers. All right.
I'll bring my 3 guys, Marty.
Yeah.
I
I'm not
love
going to
you.
say.
Thank you so much. You're all
See you
my
guys.
brothers, and I'll see you next time. All right, gotta go.
See ya.
Bye.
There you have it. Wow.
Ooh.
What a 360.
It's even better than yesterday's meeting.
I know, right?
Are we still on? And I want to
Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah.
Listen, I don't have tickets to the World Cup. Whoever put that out there, I do not have tickets to the World Cup. Nobody does. Do like I'm going to do. Watch it on your big screen TV.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch it this year. I've never watched it.
I thought you were putting in 36A and B, Chris.
Yeah. When is that game? When is the game? When's the big game? November. When does it start?
21st, right? Oh, 20th.
19th, 20th, I think it is.
Yeah. So I'm good at
64 matches.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
Normally 2.5, 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks.
Wow. Who's expected to win, Red?
This year it's wide open. There's
Yeah.
no
You
there's
know
no
how
favorites so
You
far
know how
this
many
year.
Red, tell them how many teams are actually playing.
I don't know. I don't know how
Why?
many teams.
Well, the countries, I should say.
I don't know. Is the answer? I
Well,
haven't looked at the
64
teams.
matches. There's 2 teams in a match.
Right.
Is there 128 teams?
No, because
Oh.
it goes in knockouts. It'll be
Oh.
I think it's 5 pools.
Okay.
And then they do knockouts and all the way through. So I think there's normally around about 15, 16 teams, something like that, or countries, should I say.
It's like I said, it's getting really big in America now, but for other countries, it's life. I mean,
Another big sport is cricket, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the
Cricket's
biggest
huge.
actually, crickets.
All right, we got to go because we're still
There you go.
recording.
32
Yeah.
teams playing, someone's put in the chat.
Yeah. And there's no Arabic webinar today. Pete told me we could talk.
And somebody else put 34 teams, so take your choice.
Hey, just follow the ball and yell, "Goal!" when it goes in the net. That's all you got to do.
General consensus is definitely 32 teams.
Yeah. Now, if you want tickets to the Super Bowl,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Lions
Okay.
are going to be in there.
3
Good
weeks
job,
of
guys.
football. Paul Rogers has put 32 teams, 3 weeks of footy.
Yeah.
Football.
And how many minutes per game, Red, to the people that don't
90.
know?
2
90
halves,
minutes.
90 minutes.
And you can have tie games.
Then it goes to, depending on where you are in the stages, it will go to extra time, which is 2 halves of 15 minutes. I don't know if they're doing with the World Cup, there's normally different rules to normal football. So they might have golden goal. I don't know if they're going to have that in the World Cup.
Think about everybody, guys.
And then after extra time, it goes to penalties.
Marty wants a nap.
No. We're still recording though, and I never.
That's okay. People love us, right? Everyone loves us, right? Well, they love me. I don't know about Marty. My 3 guys love me. I know that.
Paul Rogers has said again, no golden goal in well, you wouldn't even know what a golden goal is, would you? So there's no point in telling you.
No, but it's really nice.
Well, tell us what it is now that you said it.
Golden goal used to be one of the rules when you went into extra time, the first person who scored would win.
Oh,
But now it goes the full 30 minutes of extra time.
got you. I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, don't get me started on the offside rule.
You think they'll be on TV here, right, Chris?
Yeah.
It's everywhere. 5 billion people. It'll be on every kind of network you could think of, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we got. It's very exciting. I cannot believe we're part of all that. Man, I'm glad Ash came on. He wasn't doing, he barely could talk. His voice was messed up, but he sounded pretty good just now. So
Yeah, he didn't sound bad.
Okay.
At the end, I said, "Can you come on?" Because all the questions that were no, but I think we've got clear answers now, right, guys?
Yeah. Joseph Castengay has just said it's on Fox, Marty.
Okay, that's cool.
I bet you it'll be on every network. I usually always is. It's pretty huge.
That's cool.
All right, set her down, Mr. Clown.
Who are you talking to?
Well, I ain't talking to Red.
What we should do, we could have a sweep as well. So we have the 32 teams, pick out the hat.
Yeah, we should.
We'll have a
We
sweep.
should. Yeah. I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna go sweep now.
See